can be done. So that is an important breakthrough, that when you think, I can take this, I can take my brother, I can pin him, I can outpunch him, I can outfight him. If I have to, he cannot bully me anymore because I have been training and he has not. Unlike the Gracie scenario where both brothers are training frantically full time, your brother's not training. I know that, okay? I know that your brother is not training in martial arts. So if you ask your mom, hey mom, I want to take a martial arts class, I promise you, in 6 months, you will know more about self-defense than your brother, and you will be able to successfully fight him off. I know that. Because again, I know your brother is not a black belt. I know he's not a professional boxer. He's just your brother. But he looks scary because he's been whooping on you for years, and it's time for you to stand up. Ask mom to take a self-defense class. This is part of the process that we're going to discuss on how to deal with a sibling bully. Okay? So, the first thing we want to do in almost any bully situation, we want to have lots of evidence of the abuse. So this situation is no different. We want to have a lot of evidence, and that by evidence I mean cell phone videos, recordings of your brother abusing you. And not one or two recordings. I want many, many recordings, okay? In all of these recordings, I want you to act reasonable, not barking, not cussing, not yelling, not calling him names or antagonizing him. No, I want you to be like, hey, Mike, stop picking on me. Mike, stop being a bully. Mike, that hurts. Stop doing that. Mike, you know what? Keep pushing back. Asking him to respect you and stop bullying you, right? And so you're recording this with your cell phone video, right? With your camera phone. If you have extra $50 in your allowance, I'm assuming you're a kid. If you can afford it, they have hidden body cameras that you can put the camera, it's smaller than this button right here. The little eye, it's probably half the size. And you could put it anywhere and it will pick up the sound and the visual. And so that's for sale on Amazon for under $50. And so I want you to have at least 10 videos of your brother abusing you, of truly picking on you, the worst stuff, right? If he scratches your face, gives you a black eye, a bloody nose, a fat lip, I want picture evidence of that, okay? I want evidence, lots of evidence, because we're going to need it, okay? Okay, so we've already established two things on how to deal with this type of bully. We are collecting evidence. Here comes your brother. You know when he's going to pick on you. It's 3 p.m. School got out. Here comes your brother. He's coming into the bedroom that you share, and here he's going to start picking on you. Put out your cell phone, turn on the camera, put it somewhere where he's not going to see, but close enough to where you can catch the video action, and record everything. If that does not work, you probably would benefit from a hidden body camera that shows that way he won't know he's being recorded, okay? So we're collecting the evidence. We're asking our parents to attend we want to sign up for a self-defense class. Which one? I think that the best thing for you is, unless you already know about the subject of self-defense, is to ask around locally and see what martial arts classes are offered in your area. Because if a kickboxing class is far away, that's not going to help me. I would rather take a wrestling class if it's 5 minutes away than a boxing class that's an hour away. Because realistically, I'm gonna miss more classes the farther away it is, and that's not good. So look at what's close to you. Look at the reviews on Google. Also, do you have any other friends who are into martial arts? Any friends at school who are into that? Talk to them. Say, do you like it? How can I get involved? I'd love to get into this, right? So that's step number 2. Why? Because this type of bullying is deadly, okay? How do I know? My brother stabbed me, okay? How does Joseph know? His brothers sold him into slavery, okay? Ask Abel, of Cain and Abel. Ask Abel if sibling rivalry, if brother bully is dangerous. He's dead from his brother, okay? So this is not something to be taken lightly. You need to take a self-defense class, okay? You will thank me later, I promise. Take the class. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is, remember our concept of allies and homies? Okay, allies and homies is this. You need both, okay? So, your allies are primarily going to be members of your own family. Is your brother picking on anyone else in the family? I doubt it. Do you have another brother or another sister that's being picked on? It's doubtful that he can pick on anyone else. He can only pick on he can't pick on his parents. He can't pick on his cousin because they live far away. He can only pick on you, and that's why he's picking on you. Okay? So, find the allies in your family. Grandmother and grandfather say, hey, grandma, I'm having trouble. Mike keeps picking on me. Mike keeps beating me up. I need to do something. Find out if grandma is on your side and she's going to help you, because we need her support. We need the family to be united, okay? We don't want to be the Gracie family where they're all black belts and they all stood there and watched one son beat up another son and make him cry in front of the whole family. What kind of a family reunion is that? The first thing they should have done, the father should have grabbed him by the scruff of the neck and said, hey, enough. Get out of here. Don't let... That's disgraceful. Weird that their name is Gracie and what they did there was disgraceful. I won't say that to their face. Because see, all my teeth, they're my real teeth. And Gracie could kick my head clean off. they could kill me. So I'm not gonna say it, but I'll say it on camera. What, Gracie? You want a battle? Nah. But okay, so that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna collect your allies in your family, okay? Because when we confront the bully, we need the allies in the family to back us up, okay? Now, do you have any homies? It's a temporary fix because, again, I want you to take self-defense class so that you don't need a homie to defend you from your brother. But you should have homies where, like, hey, if my brother picks on me, do you got my back? Which means, are you going to pull him off me and help me fight back? Or are you just going to sit there and watch him kick my head in? Okay? So that's what a homie is. It's more than a friend. A friend may just watch you get beat down. A homie says, hey, leave him alone. Quit picking on him, Mike. And then he's going to help you. He said, get out of here. What are you doing? You're just being a bully. Get out of here. So he will come to your aid. So you need to start thinking in terms of allies and homies. Okay? Now comes the day to confront your sibling, right? So you have all this evidence, this video evidence, right? And so remember, you're probably a teenager, right? Because if you were a preteen, right? How did you buy this video? And if you are older than a teenager, you're an adult still getting picked on by your brother? Explain that to me. Because can't you just move? Or you're an adult. You still living with your brother? How is he able to pick on you? Okay? So you are probably a teenager. Okay? So you're going to confront your teenager bully brother. And you can say, look, Mike, I want the bullying to stop. I have recorded 10 videos of you beating me up. If you continue to beat me up and bully me, I'm going to share these videos with mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, and the police. Because if I punch a child in the face, right? Let's say a 13-year-old comes up to me, we have words, and I punch him in the face. I'm going to prison. So do you think it's okay for another 13-year-old to punch a 13-year-old in the... No, that's still assault on a minor, okay? It's still a serious crime, and you have it on video. And so you're coming from a position of strength. You're saying, look, brother, you're either going to stop picking on me or I'm going to share these videos with the police and I'm going to press charges on you. And it's going to be an ugly thing. You're going to go to court. You're going to be put on probation. And mom is going to cry and dad's going to cry. And all I'm asking from you is to leave me alone. That's all I'm asking. Remember that. You're not trying to win any fight or blackmail him or punish him for the abuse. You're saying, look, it stops today. Or I'm sharing this video, all 10 of them, with everyone in the family and the police department. And I'm pressing charges on you. I'm going to walk in there with those videos and say, I'm pressing charges on my brother. He's been beating my butt for 9 months and he won't stop. I also want you to record the confrontation with the brother. Because if he says, oh, hell no, I'll just beat you more. Evidence that you tried to solve the problem, you tried to get him to back up, and he said, hell no, I don't care about jail, I don't care if you tell mom, I'm still going to beat you up. Then you have given me no choice, okay? No choice at all, okay? So, that is how we're going to confront the bully, okay? If he rejects your peace offer, where you say, hey, leave me alone, stop picking on me, or I'm going to share the video with police and family. If he rejects that, now bring in your allies. We're all going to have a sit down before it goes to the police department. It's the last resort to go to the police department. But again, remember, brothers kill each other. Brothers sell each other into slavery. Brothers stab each other. Okay? This is not something that is lightweight. This is not just name calling. Okay? This is murder serious. So, the police is the last option. The next step, after he rejects your one-on-one conversation, Mike, you've got to stop picking on me. I have 10 videos. I'm going to share them with family and police if you don't stop picking on me. And he says, hell no, I'm still going to do it. Now you get the family. like an intervention, and you say, look, this is one final plea. Grandma's there, mom and dad's there, everyone in the family who is part of the family is there to say, Mike, you need to stop picking on him. He's got the evidence. He's going to go to the police department, and you're going to go to jail. You're going to go to juvenile hall. So if he says no to them, to all of them, to the entire family, what choice do you have at that point? Your safety is at risk. You tried everything possible to stop him, and he said, hell no. Okay, we're going to the police department, okay? Don't forget to record the intervention where the whole family's there. You can use your hidden body camera or your cell phone to record his reaction, because he may promise to stop picking on you and then a week later picking on you again. Or he may say, hell no, I'm still going to do it. I don't see teenagers as doing that when they're threatened with, you threaten me with jail, all of a sudden I start acting nice, okay? You know, if I can tell that you're seriously going to go to the police and press charges on me, I'll be like, what can we do to resolve? Let's talk. Okay, let's be reasonable, because, yeah, okay? So I think 99% of the time, your brother is going to back down and stop picking on you. But you have to do it in this fashion, because you have to come from a position of strength. What do I mean by position of strength? You have evidence, video evidence of him picking on you 10 times abusively. That's strong evidence. You are threatening to bring the family into it. The power of the family is strong. You are also threatening to bring law enforcement in. The power of law enforcement is strong. You are no longer just a whipping boy. You are someone who has the intelligence and the courage to take this matter to people who can actually help you. Are you an adult? I asked that earlier. Are you an adult being picked on by your adult brother? Move! Why are you living with your brother as an adult? And why are you living in an abusive situation? You're an adult. Move. I don't want to say more about that because I'll lose respect for you. But any adult who's living with another adult and letting them pound on him, and you're a man, go to self-defense class right now, because you don't know, okay? You need self-defense. You need to learn how to defend yourself. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to explain to you is those two brothers I mentioned earlier, Henner and Hoist Gracie. They designed a program that is called Bully Proof. And it's a very popular program. And what they do is they teach children and teens how to stand up to bullies, how to talk to a bully, how to do basic self-defense. And in a short time, you know how short? 6 months. That's how long the program is, and that's how long it takes for you to be stronger and better, a better fighter than your bully. Okay? So if you have time, go online and look up Gracie Bully Proof program, because it is fascinating. You'll see a lot of YouTube videos about kids who were just getting abused badly. They took this Bully Proof program and now they don't get bullied no more. So yes, this is the methodology for dealing with a bully sibling. I hope this has been helpful for you, and I wish you the very best. I hope this is resolved without further bullying and without you having to resort to law enforcement.